afternoon, Ashburn U16AA #1 fans, friends, and family. We are here at the, I don't know, where the heck are we? We're at the Bridgewater Sports Arena in Bridgewater, New Jersey. Playing against, in gray and black, the New Jersey Rockets, U16 black. And I did some testing with the wife for the in advance, and it was iffy. I did get the rink Wi-Fi, but I turned it off because it seemed like it was worse than using cellular. So cellular initially was quite sketchy, and then all of a sudden cleaned up and it was smooth. So I will broadcast, and as usual, I'm recording the game. If it's really terrible, we can upload it afterwards. Apologize, but not too much I can do. Thanks to the guy at the front desk who was willing to share the password of the Sprint Wi-Fi, but it seemed like it was terrible. So I was getting extremely erratic performance. So we'll see. Luke's expected in net this afternoon, and Will probably play the evening game. And that's that evening. It's a 5:50 game, so we will have a short dinner break. I'm told that Jack is still out with a wrist injury. Joey, of course, is still out with a broken leg, I guess. Aiden is back on the ice. Welcome back to the team. We'd love to see him on the defensive line. And then Shane is out this early game because of the suspension from last game we played. But we'll be back for the 5:50 game. He's here. I did not realize that the rules are so severe. So I see in the chat that Grayson's mom is home from the hospital, and thanks to everyone, and wants to pass on. Larry wants to pass on that. Thank you for the support. So we are more good news. So I didn't realize that when the suspension is such that he's not even allowed to hang out with the team. So he was hanging out with the parents. Poor Shane. Those boring parents in the snack shop as we were all chilling before the game. And actually, I say chilling inadvisedly because it was plenty warm in the snack shop. It is quite frigid here in the rink. Get spoiled sometimes with rinks like Ashburn and Red Star. Quite comfortable. This particular rink, when I came in to test the network before the game, I decided quickly I wanted to go back out and put my long johns on. So there is some music playing, although it's quite muffled, and so I can't tell what they're saying. So we'll see. As a reminder, anytime there's music playing, YouTube's copyright algorithm will often flag it, and the video will become unavailable after the game. It does not disrupt a live stream, but it will disrupt the recording. So we'll see. It always depends on what songs are playing and whether or not the sound system is good enough for my microphone to come up. This particular rink sounds very muffled. I tried really hard last weekend to keep tabs on the, call out the numbers of the other team as well, because the Arizona team had made the effort to travel from Arizona just to play us in Caps Academy. This is a home game in New Jersey. If there's any Rockets fans on the stream, which there probably aren't, drive your ass over here and watch it live. All right, we are getting ready to start. Warm-ups are over. Kyle Tincher, Sam Cedar, and Paul Allison will be our starting offensive line. Matt Johnson and Miles West on the defensive line. There is no safety net between me and the rink. That's remind me to duck. All right. Looks like we won that face-off. It went long, but then they're going to ice it, and it'll be chased by Matt Johnson. He picks it up, but it's stolen from him and then passed back behind the net, out into the slot, knocked away by Kyle. He'll drop it back around the boards to Matt. Matt up, intended for Sam. It's going to come back into the zone. Stopped by number 16, Gray. For an offsides call, stops the clock. 16 minutes and 34 seconds. We're going to actually pan up a little bit. You can actually see the scoreboard. Obviously, still 0-0. Of course, unlike the Arizona team, where their jerseys were so damn hard to read, it was work to try and call out those numbers. All right, Noah Robinson stopping the pass into the slot. Pass off to Jarrett. Jarrett drives it through the neutral zone. Skates it around. Shoots wide of the net. We picked up by Will Schneider over to Landon. Landon pauses the beat, looking, tries to send it, whips the top of the puck, has to go back for it. He'll skate it along the blue line. Nice rotation, then hand off to Mason. It's going to pop out, picked up by Jarrett. Shoots off the goalie's. Actually, I don't think it got to the goalie. Landon out to Noah. Noah fires wide of the net. It's going to bounce out into the far side corner. 13. Rockets it around the boards. It'll come all the way back around. Noah plays it again. Chip over to Landon off the boards. Out 13 again. This time it's going to bounce off Noah's skate. Be picked up by 13. He's going to shoot. Luke. Blocker punches it away. Picked up by Noah. Noah long to Landon. He'll take it into the zone. Landon gets his stick handler. Gets faked out. He wipes out and falls on top of the stick of the guy who stole it from him. That's Grayson picking up the puck off of Osterberg. He tries to turn it along the boards there and hand it back to Dylan. Dylan fighting to get it off the rail. 16 Black is just holding there. Puck squirts out into the slot where 58 knocks inside. Aiden turns it back around, got it to Dylan, bounced off his stick, and Aiden, long intended for Grayson. He was tied up with number 2. Comes back to Spencer, and I think that's still number 2. Skates around, Luke saves it, it's behind the net. Grayson lets Aiden take it, finds the long pass to Dylan. It goes through his legs and through the legs of number 27, all the way down. Goalie has to knock it aside. Around the boards, Dylan's going to pop off. 62, slapped down by Spencer. Hand off to Matt Johnson. Johnson up out of the zone is going to get turned back around. Johnson across to Spencer. Spencer off the board up to into the zone. Dylan was waiting, but 27 got a stick on it first. Over Luke's head from the neutral zone. Matt Johnson over to Miles. Miles pokes at it. It's going to bounce up along the boards. Kyle Tincher pokes and takes it away from there. He'll skate it behind Luke's net. Out into the neutral zone, then loses it. His defense knocks it away. Well, I guess I call it the defense. The other guys. Probably the offense of the Rockets. We're playing the New Jersey Rockets. Saying that to remind myself. All right, Kyle took the face off. Sam immediately got up and then it got knocked away from him. 13 whiffs it, giving a chance to get it back. He's going to be offside to cross back and forth to the blue line. Same line. Kyle gets it. Sam will send it long. It's going to be icing. And come all the way back. Red line stays out. Miles and Matt still on the defensive line. Matt Johnson. Shot behind the boards. Puck snagged by Kyle, who lofts it out of play. Stop the clock. Score is 0-0. We got 13 minutes and 44 seconds left on the clock. Jarrett, Landon, and Will, the offensive line for this next drop. Will comes up with it, trips it back out. Long, Mason around the boards, all the way back out to the neutral zone. And dude tried to take it around Will. That didn't quite work, but they did turn it back around, got it all the way back to Mason around the spot. Mason does some fancy skating, gets it out to Jarrett. Jarrett into the zone. Looking for something, he'll circle it around into the slot, and Will Schneider hammers it top shelf, putting the first point on the board for Ashburn. Will Schneider assist by Jarrett. Nice. Made it look easy. Jarrett, Ireland. Score is 1-0. I think Mason, if I remember, fed it to Jarrett. My brain's trying to rewind that one. All right, face-off taken by Jarrett Ireland. Landon immediately comes over possession. Skates it right up in the slot. Passes for the backdoor shot to Jarrett, who couldn't quite get oriented on it. He tries to get it back out in the slot, and it'll be turned around. I think that's 19 Black. Skates along the boards, hammered there, and loses the puck. It's Mason took it away from him. Noah trying to get it back out. He'll chase it all the way up. Chipped off of 19's stick, and it will go long. Schneider pokes it back out along the boards. Mason stops it, turns it back around. Landon's down hard. I didn't see what happened to him, but he lost the stick. He's still getting up. His helmet looked all disheveled, discombobulated. Hope the kid's all right. He's getting up, but official is screaming at somebody through the glass. Looks like maybe one of our, I think maybe Ashburn parents were hassling the refs. They did not care for it. All right, Grayson hands off to Colin. He'll dump it back into the backyard. 92 Gray picks it up around to number 2. Bounces weirdly off his skate. And Grayson stops his line. Hand off to Dylan. Dylan up to Colin. Before Colin can get oriented, it got taken by number 2. Grayson across to Dylan. Dylan, 92, still. All right, out into neutral ice. Aiden will race for it. Pursued by 16. Hammers it around the boards. Dylan tries to get oriented. It pops out, and I think that's Spencer. Up to Colin. Clear ice between him and the goalie. Got the shot. Saved by the goalie. Grayson got like 2 shots there, and it's in. I don't even know who to give credit for. I think it might have been Spencer came up and they were just hammering it repeatedly into the goalie's pads. He could not manage to cover it. That'll put a second point on the board for Ashburn. I think it was. I think the back door that it finally went in was off the Spencer stick. I'm not positive. All right, Kyle took space off. 62 got it and then lost it. Kyle had to steal it back from him. It's around the boards off of Sam Seeger's stick. Popping out in the center. Sam and Paul both trying to decide who's going to take it. Paul was chasing it. All right, Paul up to pass to Sam in the center. Johnson turns it, keeps it in play, doing his job. Out. Johnson tries for a slap shot, kind of chipped the top of the puck, and didn't go with as much juice as I'm sure he intended based on the windup. Miles Blessed picks up the long pass out behind, and it will go past Paul, and they'll call that for icing. Score is 2-0. Ashburn is up. We've got 11 minutes and 9 seconds left in the first period. Face-off taken by Jarrett Ireland. That's Noah Robinson hammering it off the glass. Back up to Jarrett out in the neutral zone where 28 Gray snatched it, turned it back around. Noah crossed it to Mason. Mason brings it up to the red line and hammers it back into the near side corner. Jarrett tries to pick it up from there. He's got a little too much speed. 28 blocked out of the way, but Landon will steal it from him, pass out in front of the net, and Jarrett couldn't got a stick lifted. Actually, it was Will who I think was trying for the shot. They're all there. There's a deferred penalty. Jarrett lost a stick in the process. Hopefully, that means, let's see if we figure out number 5, I think. Hunter, according to his jersey. We're going to the box for 2 minutes, and Ashburn will come over with the power play. We got 10 minutes, 32 seconds left in the first period. We are up. Coach is changing the personnel here. Can't decide. Looks like Aiden's coming off, and Johnson's going in. Oh, it's 5-on-5. It's offsetting penalties. I can't see who went to the box for Ashburn. Looks like there's a 2 on the jersey. So maybe it was Jarrett. There's a little challenge there, confusion. All right. Miles up to Paul. Paul to Kyle. Kyle winds up, shoots into the goalie's chest, and he's going to hold on to it. So I think both number 5 and for the other team, and I think Jarrett both went to the box. All right, Matt Johnson tries to stop at the line. Let it sneak over the wrong side. He has to double back. There's Paul driving it in. Paul, nice little spin move, got it to Kyle. Kyle off balance with defense all over him. Hands back to Paul. A little 2-on-2 scuffle along the boards. Looks like Paul's going to come up with it. Skates it back behind the net. Hits the brakes, turns it around, but 19 was right there on him. He has to go back and try that one again. In the corner, gets it past 19. Tries to center it. Number 2 is going to try to send it out. Miles turns it around. 2 again. Miles, second time. This time shoots it behind the net. It's going to bounce out. Sam gets there. Around the boards, hand off to Kyle. Kyle in the corner, kicks it out. Colin, fresh off the bench, hands it to Sam. Sander tries to get it back. Johnson shoots from the circle and fades back to his position at the point. 58, steals it behind the net. Tries to drive it out. He's going to flick it long. Past Miles all the way down. That'll be icing. 9 minutes, 10 seconds left. Ashburn is up 2-0 again. New Jersey Rockets black, I believe. According to this, I don't think it said that on our schedule, but it said it on the rink schedule here. Apparently, they have more than one team. Grayson Cantrell will take the next face-off with Colin Eccles and Dylan Osterberg on wing. Spencer Combs and Aiden Harrison on D. We still have Jarrett on the bench. I think it's Jarrett. All right, looks like Dylan's going to come up with possession, pass it right out into the slot. It's going to bounce off one of the defenseman's stick and be picked up by 13. He tries to send it long. Aiden stops it, turns it around. 92 tries to turn it around, but Grayson snatches it and drives it into the zone. Tries to pass out to Colin in the slot, knocked away by the defense. Dylan, briefly had possession there. Hi, Jeriel. Noticing the comments. I'm busy watching the game. 62 into the slot, intercepted by Aiden. Tries to get up to Colin. A little bit too much juice. 62 off the glass, 13. Centers it all the way out. 27. It's going to wind up. Luke knocks it aside. Into the slot, knocked away by Aiden. He has to go chase it. 26. Colin Eccles will pick up the loose puck as the two of them are held up against the boards. Colin, cross to Dylan. He will head to the bench. He meaning Colin, not Dylan. Dylan's going to hold it back in the backyard while his teammates are busy doing a line change. Landon fires off the stick, pops up, comes back down right next to the goal. Dylan's still out there. Around the glass, Mason stops it from coming back out. the first time, but not the second time. It's going to go long, and Noah Robertson will chase it down into Luke's backyard. Score still 2-0. We got 7 minutes, 41 seconds left in the first period here in, I forgot what town I'm in. Bridgewater? It's in a town that sounds like it should be in Connecticut, but we're actually in New Jersey. Yeah. All right. That's going to be long and icing against the Rockets. I'm embarrassed to admit I have no idea where I am. All right, Jared is out of the box and taking his turn on the spot. Looks like I think that's 11. Comes up with possession, tries to send it out, and manages to hit Landon in the skate. Will's trying to do a nice job, gets it knocked away. Landon, nice save there by the goalie for the Rockets. Beautiful little backhanded flick, top shelf, and lightning reflexes on the part of the goalie. That's Mason up to Landon. Clear ice between him and the net. Cross, and Schneider couldn't get the shot off. I don't know if he wasn't expecting it, like he was waiting. All right, Landon tries to get it back to Schneider. It's going to come back around the net. Landon in the corner. Skates it out. Nice moves. Stopped by Noah. He's going to wrist her. Referee flinches. All right, Jarrett in the corner. A little 2-on-1. Loose puck's going to turn out behind him. Landon tries to pass it through the paint, or does pass it through the paint. Nobody was there to capitalize. And there's going to be a penalty on 58, I believe. At least there was a whistle. And 58 did something. High stick? High stick. '58's head to the box. We'll have 2 minutes of Ashburn power play. Tincher with a face-off. It's going to come back to Miles. Miles across to Paul. Paul back to Kyle. Kyle cross to Miles. Fires off the goalie's pads. Pick up by Matt Johnson off the boards. Pass into the paint. Stopped by Sam. Sam cross to Kyle. Wind up wide of the net. It's right next to the goalie. He's going to reach down and cover it. Stopping the clock. We've got 5:55 left in the first period, and 1:31 left in the power play. Miles and Spencer slide on out on D. We still have red line on offense. 28 gets a stick on it after the drop. He sends it around. 13 tries to do something. It's going to be stopped by Sam Seeger. He keeps the play going. Kyle picks it up in the back corner. Hammered into the boards by number 5, Black. Seeger picks up the loose puck. Looking for something. Tries to slam it. 5 gets it away from him. Sam turns it on the boards back to Kyle. Kyle out to Spencer. Spencer back past Kyle. Miles. Kyle to Spencer. Spencer into the paint. Miles was there, but went wide of the net. Out into the slot. Sam tries to hammer it like Miles right up in the goalie's grill. Spencer loses it, and they will flick it long. It's going to go long and will be icing. Nope, no icing call. I thought it was going to be icing. All right, Spencer holds the kid against the boards, giving Paul a chance to get the puck out. 13 knocks it away from him, but he just goes back for it. Hands it off to Jarrett. Jarrett skates it real close to 62, but the kid just was too disoriented. Jarrett tried to bring it through and just do a little Superman move. Nothing doing. Landon cross to Mason. Mason up to his offensive teammates, and Jarrett lost it. Mason tries to glove it down. 27 brings it in close. Luke knocks it away. Nice. They just tried to fake him out. All right, that's Schneider, brings it up to the line, and it'll be sent back out. High sticking call again. Looks like maybe Will's heading to the box, or is he just heading to the bench? I don't think anybody's going to the box. Jarrett took the face off. Looks like number 7, Black, is going to come up with it. Back and forth, Aiden Harrison. Cross to Landon. Landon, quick pass to Jarrett. Jarrett up to Mason. And I guess they're calling it offsides. I think I was Mason trying to do some fancy stick handling. I think crossed back and forth over the line. I'm not positive there. Drop pass from Jarrett to Will, back to Jarrett behind the net. Circling around, looking for something, tries for the high angles off the outside of the net. Kicks it over to Will. Jarrett gets it back, and there's a whistle on, I think, to be honest, I have no idea what that whistle was for. Just everybody left the ice. All right. Let's try this one again. This time Kyle took the face-off, hand off to Sam, who fires. Knocked aside by the goalie. Miles will pick it up out to Paul at the point. Paul drives it in a little bit, looks for a hole, and I think the goalie has it. It like ricocheted off of, several players, including Miles at the last second. Kyle took a face-off. Sam takes a quick shot, and it's right in front of the goalie, who's not reaching for it. All right, they're going to hammer it back out. Paul stops it at the line, scoops it in. Number 11 tries to steal it. Eventually does get it away, and he will ice it. Now 3 minutes and 17 seconds left to go, and Ashburn is up 2-0. Hopefully we're getting good network connectivity here. 22 people watching the stream. All right, that's Kyle. Off to Paul, Paul to Sam. Sam back to Paul, fires. Miles, I think, was there and got tangled up with the defense. Kyle back out to Sam. He tries to reach with his foot to keep it in play. All right, Miles around. That's Kyle behind the net, out to Paul. Paul fires, hits 62 in the crotch. Or thigh, I guess. He's holding his leg. Kid's off, like, literally wincing. Sam pounds it, and Miles is like waving for the call. He's on the ground, and it's going to come all the way out into neutral ice. Paul has it, finds the pass to Sam, chips it back over to Kyle, drives it into the zone. Kyle pass it through the paint. Paul was a little out of position, I think. Puck spinning with like a top, and Spencer goes to get it deep in Luke's backyard. Up to Sam. Sam lets it go by. They're going to turn it around. Stick down by Sam. I actually thought there might have been a high stick call on that one, but there wasn't. Sam. Oh, nice stick handling. Keeps it going. Gets it back. Good balance, too, keeping his feet after he's getting, like, repeatedly hammered by. And it's going to go long. This time, spinning down into Luke's backyard, and there will be an icing call. And we got a minute 50 left in the period. Ashburn is up 2-0 against the New Jersey Rockets. U16 Black. Grayson Cantarella will take the next drop. Puck comes back to Mason. Mason takes his eye off of it, and it slides past him. 11 to 26 to 13 to Mason. 13 tries to steal it back. He'll get it up, and little comedy errors on the Ashburn team too. Is bouncing like a pinball off of Grayson. I'm sorry, Dylan to Grayson to Colin, I think. Minute 31 left to go in the period. Grayson will take the next face-off again. Same line out there. He'll turn it or get a stick on it briefly, but it's going to come right to Mason. Mason up to Grayson. Out of the zone. Noah stops it and neutralized. He'll drive it back in. 28 picks it up as he gets it out in front of Noah. Around the boards to his teammate, and Colin sneaks up behind him, turns it around. As number 5 tries to send it, Grayson stops it. Around. Noah will pick up a point, sends it back into the corner where Dylan feeds it to Colin. He couldn't get a shot off. Around to 92 black, gray, whatever color they are. 7 unexpectedly finds himself with the puck and chases long. He tries to center it, but Mason's in the way. 7's going to get it back. Can't get a shot off. Turns around into the near side corner. 27 looking for something. Shoots, but Luke's frozen up against the post and it gets rejected. Noah will loft it down long, spinning. Dylan will get there in time to avoid the ice. I think he actually played it briefly as it went by. Around the boards, out into neutral ice. We got 20 seconds to go in the period. And Spencer will find Aiden. Aiden cross intended for Jarrett, but it's going to bounce long. Landon played it. Hand off to Jarrett. Come on. Shoot, Aiden. Aiden got the shot, but it's deflected by the goalie, and we're going to run out of time. And that's it. Hey, Kathleen and Grayson's grandparents. We got a brief intermission here while we get ready to start the second period. Ashburn is up 2-0 over the New Jersey Rockets, I think. All my life, people have told me I'm beautiful on the inside, but I really don't believe them unless it's coming from my proctologist. Highlighters are starting to be a real problem. You mark my words. I did a poor job today of making a joke list. We'll see if I can do better for the next game. I do have a couple. I am disturbed that after all these years, Guns N' Roses is still wondering, where do we go now? My personal psychic is starting to put on quite a bit of weight. Enough that I'm referring to him as a fortune teller. All right, here we go. Jared Ireland will take the face-off. Will Schneider comes up with the puck after the drop. Hand off to Jared as he gets defense knocked away. And Landon pounds it in, putting a third point on the board. I didn't hear the whistle. But, yeah. That's Landon Street from Jarrett from Will Schneider. Spencer and Aiden also out there on the ice for the play. Score is 3-0. We got 16 minutes and 51 seconds left, and that is an auspicious start to the second period. As a reward, Jarrett's line will stay out for the next play. You know, if you score in the first 9 seconds, it's not like they're really tired out. All right, Landon comes up with the puck this time after the drop. Jarrett with and this time, Landon fed it to Jarrett, but rejected by quick moves as he attempted that backdoor shot. Hand off to Landon, and Will put it in with another point on the board. Score is 4-0. Time got 16 minutes and 34 seconds left in the period. That is 2 points for Jarrett's line in 2 plays. In 26 seconds worth of play, Jarrett's line stays out. This time Jarrett comes up with the puck after his own drop. Defense will knock it away, and it comes out into neutral ice. Number 7 comes up with it. He'll get it into the zone, but cannot connect a pass to his teammate. Jarrett chases the puck into the offensive zone. Hand off to Landon. Landon pauses a beat, fakes out one player, fires, knocked aside by the goalie. Around the boards, it'll come out into neutralize. Spencer tries to send it, but kind of whiffed the top of the puck. 92 brought it into the zone, but Spencer turned it back around. Landon, hand off to Schneider. Will skates it around, gets it up to into the paint. Shot there by backhand shot by Aiden, and it's going to come back out to neutralize. Hand off to Kyle, fresh off the bench. Let's give Redline a chance. He's trapped along the boards, gets shoved to his knees, gets back up, brings it in. Wide of the net, we got a deferred penalty. Luke is at the bench. Paul skates it out, looking for something. Into the paint. I think he hit the outside of Dylan's leg. Spencer keeps the play going. Sam, Dylan to Aiden. Aiden fires, kicked aside by the goalie. Paul picks it up, and eventually number 19 gets a stick on it, and the deferred play penalty finally takes effect. And I think 19 is heading to the bench. Ashburn will come up with a 2-minute power play. Luke shuffles back to his crease. Nice little break there. We got 15 minutes and 6 seconds left in the period. Ashburn's up 4-0 over the New Jersey Rockets. U16 black. Kyle takes the face-off, and quick shot hit off the goalie's shoulder, I believe, up over the net. Miles over to Aiden, cross to Paul. Paul looking for something. Hands it back to Aiden. Back to Kyle in the corner. Back to Aiden. Winds up and then passes. Paul tries to sneak it through to Kyle. 28 steals it. Glove down as they try to send it out by Kyle. I'm almost surprised it wasn't a hand pass call there. I mean, he didn't really, he dropped it pretty close to his feet. And it's going to go long. Paul will pick it up. Along the boards up, Sam crossed to Paul, almost got it in, but knocked away by number 62. Cross to Sam, he'll drive it into the zone. Tries to get it across to Kyle, but number 28 is leaning all over him. Out to Paul in the slot, couldn't get the shot off. Two Gray connects to 62. He lost track of the puck, giving Paul a chance to steal it. Paul drives it through the neutral zone, into the offensive zone, right up, tries to sneak it past the goalie, nothing happening. He'll hand it off to Jarrett. Near side corner, Jarrett's looking for something. Finds the pass to Landon. Landon cross to Aiden. Aiden got it up to the slot. I don't think it was quite the way he meant to, but it got there. Landon cross to Jarrett, who gets tripped. No whistle. Off the glass and out. Landon has to chase it. Up to Mason. Mason out off the boards into center. Schneider through the paint. Nobody was there. Jarrett had already gone back behind the net. All right, Jarrett behind the net, receiving the pass from Mason. They're going to hammer it out. Mason stops it and keeps the play going. Briefly, as he tried to do a little spin there. A nice save by Luke as 13 got two quick shots off. First one stopped by, I don't remember who. All right, 13 drives it in again. Giordano shoots. Luke kind of reaches, but he was shifting the wrong direction. It was well wide of the net. And you could see him give up on it when he realized it was not even going to be. He didn't need to. All right, 11. Backhands into the corner. 13. Hammered into the boards by Mason. 11 tries to send it out, but Jarrett's there. Will off the boards, hand off to Mason. Mason drives it through the zone. Gets up to the line, hands off. Oh, off the outside post, or like actually hit the inside of the post, but didn't go into the net. All right, Noah tries to slap it. It's bouncing and spinning like a top. Landon into the slot. Right through the center. Noah winds up wide of the net. On the bounce, Landon tried to chip it in. Grayson skates past the puck. Has to go back for it. Under pressure from the defense. Drop pass to Landon out through the slot where Will couldn't get there in time. Noah has to help out, keep the play going. As his teammates are busy doing a line change, Noah will hammer it along the glass. Colin gets there first to Dylan. Dylan's trapped by the defense. Colin will try to get it over to Grayson in the slot. Defense is in the way. That's kind of their job. Luke plays it, giving Aiden some decisions to make. He will choose. Long pass up to Colin. Colin tries to send it along the boards, but the official was in the way. Grayson tried to get a quick shot off there. It's going to come around. Stopped by Colin. Oh, Colin tried to stop it, but 27 got past him. It's all right. Aiden's there near the spot. Aiden will pick up the puck and skate with it. Looks like he was trying to hand it off to Colin, but it just seemed easier, I guess. All right, it'll come long, and Grayson has to go chase it. Clear ice as this dude fakes out Luke, and 27 will put a point on the board on a breakaway. Score is 4-1. Ashburn is still commanding lead, but not as commanding. Kyle Tinchert taking the face off and his own puck after the drop. He'll skate it behind the net, looking for something, finds a pass to Miles. Miles hands it back to him. Miles again, this time kind of, I don't know, it looked like he meant to send it with a little more juice, and there's going to be a penalty. Tripping on Miles, I believe. Yeah, Miles heading straight to the box. He knew, and Miles will serve 2 minutes in purgatory. Face-off taken by Jared Ireland. Number 5 will turn it around. Jared tried to get his body in there. Oh, and he will steal it back. Handoff intended for Will Schneider, but he had too much momentum going the wrong direction. Over to number 2, and that's going to call that one offsides, which I assume the refs know what they're talking about on that one. A little bit odd lighting on this rink. I may turn off the exposure lock for a change and let the auto exposure do its thing. All right, Kyle Tincher will take the face off. 28 up to his teammate. It's going to go long. Paul keeps his feet while the player in gray cannot. He'll send it long. 28 plays it again. Connect up to 19. Mason turns it around, and Kyle will chase it, gets there first, keeps it going. Out to Mason. Mason looking, winds up, fires. Paul tries to tip it. Noah turns it around, sends it long, bouncing. 28 plays it. Intended, I think, for Paul. 62 brings it into the zone. Noah tries to get it away. Shot. Luke pops up, knocks it aside with his shoulder. Mason around the rail. Kyle. Oh, nice long. Clear ice between Paul and the goalie, and he finds it easy. Paul Allison off a pass from Kyle Tincher. Kyle gives him a little slap on the butt as he bent over gloating on a shorthanded play with Miles left watching from the box. Score is 5-1. We got 8 minutes and 44 seconds left in the second period. Sam Seeger takes the face off. A little back and forth there. Dylan knocked it away. Sam got it back. He takes a shot. Sam takes a shot. Goalie will stop it, scoop it in, and cover it. Seeger with the face-off again. Off the glass, it's going to come out to pass Spencer. I think he took his eyes off of it. That's all right. He still got possession. Chased by number 28. He can just outspeed that guy. He'll find a long pass intended for Sam Seeger. Sam has to hit the gas to get there to try and get it away from 58, which he did. Sam, under pressure, off the boards to himself. 11. Hits the brakes, fakes him out, finds the pass to Aiden, who fires, sticked away by the goalie. Off the boards, up. It's going to come out back into neutralize. Aiden plays it again from the center. And offsides, as Aiden's teammates were not quite clear. I think it was either Dylan or Grayson hadn't quite gotten out of the zone yet. We got 5-1 on the scoreboard. 7 minutes and 50 seconds left in the second period. Grayson will take the face off. Miles' penalty is over, by the way. So we're back to full strength. Dylan Osterberg drives it into the zone. Doing some fancy stick handling there. Out to Aiden. Aiden looking, fires, and a quick, nice pinpoint aim for the top shelf there from Aiden, but without a tip, that goalie had it without too much trouble. Oh, exposure. Let's get back to turn the auto exposure lock. Just noticed if I get too much of the stands in the shot. All right, sorry about that. All right, Grayson fighting, gets the puck back as the defense. Oh man, Aiden wound up with so much wind up. Grayson had to flinch to get out of the way. All right, there's Dylan fighting behind the net to keep control of it. It's going to come around to Spencer. He gets the skate in there. Spencer keeps the play going. Near side, this time it's going to come out. Oh, what is this? I thought I had the exposure lock. It still is. I was in trouble. Colin gets it into the zone. 92 Gray trips over the puck. He stepped on it. All right, I thought Colin was going to get it. All right, Dylan sneaks it back. Off. Struggling to keep his feet with the defense just crashing into him. Aiden up, I think intended for Grayson. It's going to go long. Spencer picks it up in the corner. Pass up to Aiden to Jarrett. Jarrett skates it around number 19. 50-something is 58 ties him up. Colin, I think that's Landon. Landon fires. Blocker save. Jarrett looking for something, finds the pass to Spencer. Spencer tries to get it back to Landon. It's going to bounce past him. Will tries to get it back. Around, loose puck picked up by Jarrett, over to Landon, back to Jarrett. It's like just playing catch behind along the rail. All right, Landon finally tries to center it. Will couldn't get the shot off. Jarrett will pick up the bounce. Jarrett under pressure. Loses it. 62 will skate it out in the neutral zone. Tries to shoot and hits Noah in the shin. Going to back out. Number 2 dumps it into the corner again. 16. 2 again. This time with Noah poking at him. Puck pokes out, comes back in. A little 2-on-2. It's going to come out to Landon. Landon tries to send it. At least he gets it out into neutral ice. 58 turns around. Luke lets it go by. I think they're calling that one maybe. I think that's an offsides call. Scores 5-1. 5 minutes and 2 seconds left in the second period. Tincher takes the face off. Puck's going to go long into no man's land where Miles Blessed will to get there first. Sends it back up out of the zone. Sam chips it off the boards to Kyle. Kyle looking for something. Finds Sam. Sam from the center shoots, and the goalie's going to hold on to it. That's a nicely executed play. Didn't put a point on the board, but looked smooth. Kyle takes the face off. Tries to pass it back where it goes in between Miles and Matt. Matt cross to Miles. Miles off the board. Sam touches it as it crosses the center line. Kyle tries to chase it. 58 will skate behind the net. Kyle got it away from him, but then couldn't pick up the puck. 13 gets it up to the center line and tries to send it. Hits Johnson. Johnson got in the way. 13 this time dumps it back behind Luke's net. Miles skates past the puck. Come on, Miles. All right, cross 13 to 26. Knocked away by the defense. Kyle up to Sam, cross to Paul, or hand off to Paul. Paul drives it in fast. Finds the top shelf. Paul Allison, 6-point on the board. Assist from Sam Seeger from Kyle Tincher. Time of the play, we got 4 minutes, 10 seconds left. I'm too lazy by far to actually do the math to figure out what minute that was. All right, face off. Number 7, Gray, comes up with it. Pursued by Aiden. Spencer turns it around along the boards. Past both 7 and Aiden. 2 of them will contend again. This time, Grayson was there. All right. Grayson tries to move it out. It gets turned back around. Spencer hits 27 into the boards. Puck's back and forth. Around to Colin. Colin tries to send it. Took his eye off the puck. 7. Off the boards. Spencer's fighting to get back up to his feet. Right through the center. And snuck past number 92. Snuck it past Luke, putting his 2nd point on the board for the New Jersey Rockets. Poor goaltending by Luke Reisacker. I'm allowed to rag on him. That's my son. He should have saved that, and he knows it. That's all right. We still have a 4-point lead. We got 3 minutes and 26 seconds left in the second period. A little reminder not to get overconfident. Schneider drives it into the zone. Hand off to Jarrett behind the net. Jarrett trapped there. Landon tries to bring it out. Loose puck is just like everybody's staring at it. Number 5, Gray. We'll pass it out. It's going to come bouncing and spinning like a top. Mason up to Landon into the zone. Jarrett tries to knock it away. All right, come back to Mason again. Off the boards, up to Jarrett. Jarrett looking for a pass. Saw Will bounce, but didn't get it to him, and it's going to ricochet off a couple Gray skates where the goalie covered it. We got 2 minutes, 45 seconds left of this madness. Score of 6-2. All right, Schneider, quick shot after the drop. Jarrett took the face off. It's going to come out. Noah stops it and neutralized. Pauses for a beat to give his teammates time to get out. Hand up to Landon. Landon fires over the goalie's head. Schneider bounce off the glass. Finds a pass to Jarrett. Jarrett tries to get around this dude. He gets out in front of him. Does not work. Landon hits him. Pucks. They get it up to number 62. He drops it to number 2. Fires wide of Luke's net. It's going to come all the way to Will. Will skates it out away from the rail, finds a pass to Landon, to Jarrett, into the zone. Jarrett skates it up close, panned off to Landon. Landon, little nice quick moves there, a little backhand pass from Jarrett to Landon, then from Landon to Will. Jarrett gets hit from behind, but there's no whistle. 62, winds up, Luke saves it, and it's right in front of the paint. Come on, oh! the third point on the board for the Rockets. Score 6-3. Luke got that initial save, and the puck was just sitting there, and neither Luke nor Noah were able to orient on it quick enough to knock it away. It actually may have been an own goal on Noah's part. I'm not positive. I couldn't see exactly what happened there. All right, face-off taken by Kyle Tincher. Paul comes up with it, drives it up close, shot wide of the net. Loose puck picked up by, Kyle stops it before it leaves the zone. You can see he's fired up. He wants to get another point on there. Knocked long past Matt Johnson. He will chase it, pick it up, hits the brakes, spinning out number 13. Along the boards up to Kyle. Kyle drives it and hits the gas. Spins around, loses an edge, goes down, and picks himself back up. Paul sneaks it away off the board, hits the outside of the post. Into the slot, nobody's there to capitalize. 13 picks up the loose puck, gets it across the red line and dumps it. Johnson will get there in time to actually not get there in time. They're going to get it up into the paint where Luke covers it. Stopping the clock with 49.8 seconds left to go in the second period. Ashburn's up 6-3. Grayson takes the face off. Out. 58. Tries to shoot. Knocked away. We're going to run out of time here. Maybe. Aiden brings it across, chases it across the neutral zone, brings it in, passes to Colin, who hammers it, and the goalie has a quick shift to the back door and saves it. Stopping the clock with 35.1 seconds left to go. Beautiful play by Aiden and Colin. It's great to see Aiden back on the ice. Didn't work, but well executed. Keep doing that. Grayson, Collin, and Dylan for the next on the offensive line for the next play. Aiden and Spencer. Puck squirts out after the drop, rolling past Luke's net. Spencer picks it up from there. Finds the bounce off the boards, kept in play by 58. This time Spencer will get it out into the neutral zone, where Collin shows some real hustle. Grayson gets shoved from behind to Spencer, drives it in, hand off to Dylan. Dylan off the boards back to Spencer, looking for a wrap to do something. 58 picks it up behind the net. Dylan struggles to take it from him, and time will run out on the second period. All right, the scoreboard shows 7-3. Is that accurate? I lost track. Or is it, last I remember it was 6-3. I don't know. I lost track here. We got one more period to go. Will is over there giving a little friendly punch to wake Luke up, I think. He maybe needs that. I think several of those. The one goal that Luke let in, I felt like, was, just stuff happens. But two of the three, I felt like, oh well. Let's move on. We got 17 minutes on the clock. Looks like Jarrett's line will be starting the third period. Now, Jarrett's line, I will remind you, scored 2 points within the first 26 seconds, I think, the last period. So let's see if they can do that again. I hear that gardening is a great profession this time of year, because gardeners are just raking it in. It's all in the news this week that Facebook changed their name, but does it really matter? All right, Jarrett takes face off. Will got a stick on it, handed off to Mason, who gave it back to him. and up along the boards to Jarrett. Jarrett to Landon. Landon tries to hammer it back door. It's like the goalie's elbow or something. Mason stops it before it gets too far, but turned back around. Number 16 along the boards. And there's a pass close to the slot there. Noah tries to bring it out. 28 shoot wide of the net. Luke reached like he was going to stick it away, but it was so wide he couldn't reach it. All right, 28 again. Noah knocks it away. 26 centers it back to 28. It's right in front of the net, and there's a quick shot saved by Luke. 16, and Noah contend for it. Noah gets a stick on it. He'll send it out. Stopped by 19 at the point. He drives it along the boards, and Jarrett picks it up, turns it around. Drives it across the neutral zone. Tries to get it over to Will. Rebound put in by Landon Street, putting another point on the board for Ashburn. Less than a minute into the third period. Score will be 8-3. It's 16:02 left to play. We'll give Kyle's line a chance here. Miles Bless turns it around. 58 tries to pick it up behind the net. Trips over the puck, giving Sam, I think that's Sam, a chance to steal it, give it to Paul. Paul tries to center it. Sam tried to get a shot off, couldn't quite get there. Johnson fires from the blue line. Pad saved by the goalie. Kyle contending along the boards. Out to 26. He will clear it out into the neutral zone where Miles turns it around. And it's Kyle's down, gloves off, injured. I think the whistle was for offsides, maybe, or just because Kyle was hurt. Paul's going to come check on him. Coach is walking out. Kyle's getting up though. He's headed to the bench on under his own power, but he's cradling his wrist a little bit. I'm not sure what to take that glove off. We don't need Kyle injured. We don't need any more injuries. We got enough injuries on this team. Particularly our starting center and team captain. All right, Grayson takes the face off. Colin came up with the puck, got it into the zone. Defense knocked it away, but Colin will get it back. Hits the brakes. Nice little move there. Out to Aiden at the point. Aiden fires from there. Goalie saved it. Grayson got a couple little rebound attempts there. Too close into the goalie though. 27 drives it through the neutral zone just to get it knocked away from him by Spencer. He's going to hammer it around the boards. It'll come back. Played by 92. Aiden chips it along the boards up to Colin. Colin finds the pass up to Dylan. I was going to say clear ice, but actually 28 was right there. 28 gets it out in the neutral zone. Picked up by Aiden. Aiden. Pass off the boards back into the zone. Again, turned around before Dylan could do anything. Cross to Aiden from Spencer. It's going to go long. Aiden races number 2. Slams it along the boards back to Jarrett. Jarrett hits the gas. Gets out in front of the puck, giving Spencer a chance to hand it, and then it's going to be covered by the goalie. Will was, actually, I think there maybe was a hand pass call in there. It looked like the official was gesturing. There's a discussion about running the clock a little bit. One of the officials was trying to gesture that they should run the clock, but I think he just gave up when they started the play. All right, there's Noah behind the net, under pressure. Pass up to Mason. Mason long to Landon, right in front of us here. Landon, after a little scuffle, gets it out and across, but only briefly. Will Schneider sends it long. 58 tries to get oriented on the puck, but cannot before Jarrett gives him something else to think about. Landon struggling to get to his feet. It's going to come up to 16. Donnelly gets it back out in the neutral zone for Noah, knocks it away. Luke, easy stave on a bouncing loose shot. All right, that's Jarrett and Mason. Around the boards to Noah. Noah, far side, 2-on-1. They're going to come up with it. They'll get it out, but Jarrett just immediately stops them from getting it into the slot. 62, shift right in the paint, but picked up by Jared Ireland. He will skate it through the neutral zone, under pressure by 26, and then just fires, putting a 9th point on the board for Ashburn. Jared Ireland, unassisted. I think we're at 6-point differential now. They have moved to running clock. Seeger takes the face off and will come up with his own puck. Drives it into the corner, drives it up close, shoots it into the goalie's face mask. Rebound shot by Grayson will be held onto by the goalie. I would say stopping the clock, but as I just mentioned, we are running clock. So we got 12 minutes and a little bit and counting. Matt Johnson fires off the goalie's glove. He dives and covers it. I don't know if it's a dive, but shuffles and covers it. A little under 12 minutes now. Shot counter says we've taken 44 shots to their 13. Paul fires and rattles it around the post into the net, putting a 10th point on the board for Ashburn. It's 10-3. Paul Allison, I think assist by Sam Seeger. I don't remember who. It happened so fast. I really need to write down. I need to keep track of the points. I always want to give credit when they get hat tricks or close to it, but it's a little hard not be holding the camera and taking notes at the same time. All right, 7 got it out in front of the net. Glove down by Spencer. Pass to Colin, but it goes long. It's going to be icing. Grayson Cantarella with a face-off. 92 gets it, and out into the slot. It's right in front of Luke. He's looking. Colin will pick it up. I think Aiden fed it to him. Colin skates it in, tries to get a shot off, knocked wide by number 5. Colin goes back and fetches it out of the corner. Pass through the center, and it will go long. Aiden tries to take my head off. There is no safety net here. That up into the stands, both me and one of the New Jersey parents both ducking. I was joking in the beginning of the stream about the possibility of getting hit by pucks, but that was, all right, Spencer's heading to the box. I didn't see what the penalty was. I was so distracted by pucks coming at my head. It wasn't that close. Let's not be too dramatic here. Ireland versus number 62. Number 5 tries to send it, gets knocked wide. Will passes up and relatively clear ice between Jarrett but number 5 got it away, chasing him the whole time. 62 tries to clear it, but Will Schneider gets it away. He's going to drive it back in, looks for the pass, but can't get it through the defenseman. Jarrett was there waiting at the back door, but Will could not get it to him. Number 2 will send it long and around the boards. 62, and is so distracted by Mason that neither of them touch the puck. It's back behind Luke's net. Number 2 tries to get it. Noah will get it away from him. And out into neutral ice. Come on, Noah Robinson hits the gas. Looking for something, finds a pass to Schneider, who hammers it into the goalie. Rebound picked up by Noah. He's got so much speed, he's going to chase it back out in neutral ice. Turns it around. Noah off the boards. Under pressure from number 16. Number 2. Pass it into the slot. Luke pokes it away. Schneider will skate it out. Looking for the pass. Tries to get it up to Sam. Defense gets a stick on it. They're not giving up there. 62. Tries to get it out. Sam knocks it down and then gloves it down. It's like 3-on-1 while his teammates are doing a line change. Matt Johnson cross to Miles. Miles drags in number 26. Pass back to Johnson. Matt, little fancy moves there. Into the slot where Grayson was not close enough to get a shot off. Matt Johnson's nice moves along the boards. Sam out of the zone, the defensive zone. 11. Dumps it into the near side corner. Miles will pick it up from there. Tries to do a backhanded pass and almost put it like in front of the net instead of behind. All right, pass there from Matt Johnson up to Paul Allison. He will hit the gas, skate it in close, looks for the backdoor pass to Grayson. A little unfamiliar lines there, knocked away by the defense. Grayson turns it around. Sam picks it up and fires in, top shelf. Just unbelievable precision by Sam Seeger. I mean, it couldn't have been much more, without hitting the post. It was just over the goalie's shoulder. Score is 11-3. We got 7 minutes in counting. We've taken 47 shots to their 13. Grayson Cantrell with face-off. Rockets come up with it. 58 cross to the other defenseman. Intercepted by Colin. He'll turn it around, drives it into the zone. Hand off to Aiden, who fires, knocked aside by the goalie. Dylan picks up the puck into the center. Grayson, it was bouncing, couldn't quite get oriented. Colin picks it up, hits the brakes, turns it around, out, away from the boards. 27. Grayson sneaks it away from him. 27 hits the gas, skates it through the neutral zone. And Spencer knocks it away. Off the boards, up to Colin. Colin, again, hits the gas through the neutral zone. Can't find a teammate, he just gets it up into the paint. Dylan will pick it up as it goes behind the net. Aiden stops it just as it leaves the offensive zone. Aiden finds Jarrett. Jarrett loses an edge, gets it up into the paint as he goes down. He's tied up with and I think he lost his helmet in the process. So we got a whistle on that one while Jarrett puts his bucket back on. My score is 11-3. Noah and Mason are horsing around. Noah's falling down for no reason. Jarrett takes the face off. Number 2, Gray, pursued by Jarrett, gets it out into the zone. Mason turns it around, hands it back to Jarrett. Jarrett through the neutral zone, pass to Schneider. Schneider tries to flick it, knocked away by the defense. They will pass it out. Up to number 16. He's going to send it long and then chase it, but he won't get there before Mason does. He turns it around, hand off to Noah. Noah up past Landon. It'll be icing. We have 4.5 minutes left of this delightful New Jersey Massacre. Sam Seeger with a face-off. Oh, but 11 comes up with it and takes a quick shot. It'll bounce off Luke into the safety net. We'll try that one again. Seeger with the face-off the second time. This time, Paul off the boards to Sam. Sam off the boards to himself, races 58 for it. He'll get there first. Tries to center it. Grayson could not get the shot off. It's going to come to the far side corner where Paul tries to sneak it back. Dumps it around the boards. Sam will battle for it with Grayson on the other side. This time it's Paul along the boards. A little 3-on-1, although we've got some of the other players nearby. 58 tries to do something. Grayson is just going to hold him there as they fight to get it out. Paul gets it out. Slap shot by Sam Seeger. Bounces off the stick of, I don't know, 19, I think, into the safety net. Got about 3 minutes to go. Jarrett takes the drop against number 7. 27 comes up with possession. He tries to get past Spencer, but can't. Get turned back around. I lost track. All right, Grace, I'm sorry, that's Jarrett brought it in close. Come on, Jarrett, don't get hurt. They're going to send it long, near side corner. Spencer off the boards, stopped by 27. Shoots, Luke's going to hold on to it. Drops it. Aiden off the boards out in neutral ice. Number 5 sends it back in. It'll be offsides. About 2 minutes left to go. Looks like we're going to start from the center. We got, I was going to say we have too many men on the ice, but Paul's shuffling off to the bench. Grayson takes the face off. Schneider got a stick on it briefly. Sent long. Mason behind the net. Around the boards. Noah gets in there. Finds the pass out to Landon, who collides with the official, who was standing right behind him. Jarrett handles the puck around 2 of the players in a row, and then hands off to Landon. That was nice moves. 62 just gets it away from Landon though, so 2 can play at that. More than 2 can play at that game. Mason comes in, hassles him. I think these guys are looking a little tired and disinterested. Landon out to neutralize. 28 plays it. Schneider gets in and tries to steal it away. We'll see if he succeeds. 28 got it back. It's going to come long. Mason will play it off the boards. We got less than a minute to go. Number 2 brings it in, dumps it. Mason sends it along. It's going to bounce off the official in neutral ice. Noah hits the gas. He will pick it up, skate it through the center, and it'll be offsides as Noah gets tied up with number 11. And the puck went and we are going to run out of time while the officials are busy talking about it, getting set up for that last play. They're just waving. They're declaring it done. That's it. We are going to run out of time. They're not even going to drop it because it is 11-3. And we'll get a little bit of celebration there. So, 3 goals let in by Luke. We'll see if Will can do any better. Although it's not just all the goalie, it's also the defense and the rest of the team. Now, the other challenge is can this evening's offense beat 11 points on the board? Because we will see these guys in a few hours. We'll be back. I don't know what time it is. I don't have my watch. But right, don't forget to like, subscribe, don't do anything I would enjoy, don't forget to be awesome. At the end of this video, we will see you here in a few hours. Hopefully after we've had something to eat, because I'm hungry. And happy Halloween. And all that good stuff. We will see you later.